Day of the Dead? No thank you. The Day of the Triffids? Poppycock. The Day of the Beast? Hell yeah! Now we're talking. Isn't that right, James Hetfield? Yeah! Sure. This Spanish film from 1995 is a must-see for fans of horror comedies. A priest who specializes as a professor of theology has been studying the Bible's descriptions of the apocalypse for decades. Now he comes to church to find a fellow father and inform him that he has solved a hidden code buried within the sacred texts. After detailing his insane plan, the other priest asks if they are able to bear this particular cross. Well, his answer comes swiftly enough when the giant cross behind them suddenly falls and splats him like a fucking bug.
And just like that,
The Day of the Beast establishes its balance of black comedy and apocalyptic plot. The surviving priest heads to Madrid and launches into a tirade of petty crimes and misdemeanors. He steals coins from beggars. He knocks over a street performer. While this all seems like a case of losing one's religion that would send Michael Stipe flailing around like an artsy-fartsy bat, there is a reason for this change in character. You see, he has cause to believe that the Antichrist will be born in Madrid on Christmas Day 1995. Well, shit, it is now Christmas Eve, and he believes he must become a master of sinning and sell his soul to the devil. In doing so, he will be permitted to attend the birth of the Antichrist, giving him a chance to intervene. I don't have a list of my favourite story premises, but this surely has to be up there. It works especially well in conjunction with the darkly comical tone. The minor acts of villainy committed by the priest are amusing, but the character treats it deadly seriously. He is dead set in his mission. He is sacrificing his soul after all, yet he blunders about with this frantic desperation and adorable naivete. Even when the crimes become more serious, graduating up to the likes of kidnapping and accidental homicide, our protagonist remains an endearing central figure. A colourful cast of characters surround him, all adding their own stamp on the crazy proceedings. His main allies are the unlikely combination of a deadbeat heavy metal enthusiast and a phony spiritual TV presenter. But there are also the metalhead's mother, whose rants about society make Travis Bickle look like a fucking Teletubby, a mute granddad who is constantly displaying his abuelos for all to see, and a poor bimbo-ish lady played by a future Bond girl who gets caught up in the madness. The film should definitely be labelled as a comedy, featuring some weird and wonderful conversations, as well as plenty of visual gags. For example, the priest enters a record store with a list of hard rock artists to inquire about. He got Iron Maiden correct, but failed to understand the names Napalm Death and AC/DC. Much of the violence is played for comedy too, but some instances still pack a punch. The comedy remains throughout, but never once distracts from the plot and the severity of the hero's mission, which becomes more and more evident as we speed towards midnight. Other details include specific utilizations of landmarks in Madrid, such as the Gate of Europe. Also featured is the statue of the fallen angel, which is the only monument dedicated to Satan in the world, and just so happens to sit at 666 meters above sea level. Zoinks. These locations are weaved so naturally into the movie, and give perfect reasonings for Madrid to be the birthplace of the Antichrist, beyond the initial explanation of constant misdoings in the area. To conclude, The Day of the Beast is a rare cult film that actually lives up to its cult status. Funny, clever, tightly paced, and delivers on its very strong setup. This is a film that deserves to be on any list of alternative Christmas movies.